Cool. Moving on then to the Queen Vessel Prime. What do I have first?
Do you mean the Okada Hedron?
Our Okada Hadarin Queen Vessel Prime. 6 attack, 0 defense, 8 hull, 7 shields, 42 magnificent points. 2 points more than the Sphere and worlds better. As if the Sphere wasn't good enough.
Borg, tech, weapon, crew. That is so vital.
2 crew slots. 2 crew.
That is literally the only thing you care about on this ship.
The one weakness that the Borg had previously. No more.
We are the Borg. The Borg are amazing.
Yeah, just don't drink the lemonade. During the roll attack dice step of the combat phase, your ship or one friendly ship within range 1 to 2 of your ship may spend a scan token from beside this ship to gain +1 attack die. It's kind of a neat little reallocation of resources after you've used your scan token, and it stacks with other scan users, assuming using it on, well, no, it doesn't really matter, but
yeah, it does. Well, yes, you can use it with some of those crazy Scout Cube tech things, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I mean, using this, and if you're using a ship of this size, number one, the best thing you can probably hope for from a second ship is like a Scout Cube. And if you're running Scout Cube with like Balana we were talking about earlier, that could be easily 6 attack dice.
Well, you could do Okada Hadarin and generic Sphere for 80 points. Throw a flagship on there or something for free scan.
If you want to be basic about it.
Yeah, I would rather have Sphere 4270's ability. It's just unfortunate that the second crew slot is so vital to the board.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there'll be times when I'll use the bonus ability of it, though. So.
Yeah, but really, it's a bonus ability. It's not something you build around. It's just nice. The attraction here is the crew slot.
I would say the main purpose, of course, is because the generic version does not have that second crew slot.
Never run the generic version ever. Run Unique Sphere. It has the same upgrades and the same durability.
Yep.
Except one more shield, one less hull, which is better.
Better unless you're going against projected stasis field, but
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And I think the movement dial on the Sphere is better anyway. So don't ever use generic.
The generic diamond actually does have a much better maneuver dial. It has green 1 spins.
Oh, Nighttime 32 in the chat room saying Diamond Prime, generic Sphere, and the reinforcement sideboard.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Sorry, was that the dumb in that, oh, look at all the cool things we can get on it? Or
it's oh my god, this game is dumb. This is too much.
That's what I thought. But yes, the maneuver dial for the diamond is exceptional. So I might actually take this over Sphere 4270.
Green spins, that's awesome. Next card.
Borg Queen Admiral.
Why?
This is going to be fun. +2
who the
skill.
hell else are they going to use?
+2 skill, 5-point Borg, 1 talent slot, fleet action. Target a friendly ship at range 1 to 2. Choose 1 upgrade on that ship and perform that upgrade's action as a free action this round. If that action requires spending drone tokens, spend 1 less drone token than required. Alright, here's how I read how this works. Number 1, choose 1 upgrade on that ship and perform that upgrade's action as a free action this round. It does not say you perform that action, which in the rulebook means your ship. This means that, similar to the wording on something like Martok or the Klingon or Dominion fleet captains, that upgrade will activate on that ship.
Yes, contrast the wording on Odo.
Do I have a copy of Odo?
If the upgrade you disabled is a crew upgrade, you may then use that upgrade's action, if any, as a free action this round.
Exactly. So, what this card does is basically you spend your ship's action to give another ship an action. And that's it. There's a lot of people that think that this allows them to like put assimilation tubules on another ship and then you get to use them. No, that ship would still have to use it or whatever.
It's correct. Somewhat lackluster, hilarious in that everybody claims Borg's overpowered, and they are the only admiral in the game besides Federation to hand out +2 captain skill.
Hive mind. I could see myself using this with my scout cube or with a blind the blind Galler class that gets free actions if it's close by.
Yeah, I can see it. Neat with assimilation tubules because it means you can run the tubules and not have to use a Borg captain.
Yes. Very nice. And yeah, is there anything else that requires spending single drone tokens, really?
A couple of the Borg upgrade or the Borg crew upgrades from the Sung if you put them on the Borg ship. Some of the elite talents.
The elite talents all require like multiples, so I don't see this being really as useful for those.
Well, it can take it from 3 to 2.
Mm-hmm. Nighttime asks, as a fleet action, can another ship use the action to give the Queen's vessel a second action? Yes. That is what, because with the fleet action, the fleet action just lets you change where the effect originates from, and this effect allows you to can be used back on the Queen, as I read it.
False. Fleet action is once per turn.
Well, yes, but as the fleet action, using it on another ship, not using it on her ship.
Oh, in other words, the other action, yes, absolutely, that's true. Yes, it can.
She can use this to let one of her other ships give her another action.
Yes, which makes blind buys more useful.
Mm-hmm.
As admirals do in general.
Gotcha. But yeah, for Borg tokens, really the biggest one is going to be assimilation tubules.
Yeah. Increases your captain skill if all your drone tokens are spent.
Also, there was one other one that requires drone tokens, which was kind of dumb, but I think it's like 4 of 12.
Yeah, screw that card.
If he didn't discard, he would be a fine card. But since he does,
card.
He dumb.
He dumb. Next card.
All right. Let's see. Next up on the chopping block. David, feel free to jump in here at any time if Tucker's, taking stuff away from you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm with you.
All right. Talents. Oh my gosh, super expensive talents, but they do so many fun things. Resistance is futile. During the modify attack dice step of the combat phase, blah, blah, blah. 7-point Borg talent. Spend 3 of your drone tokens. 3 of your dice are unblockable this turn.
Does not work against attack cancellation.
Does not. But other than that, you basically have a one-shot of your magnetometric charges with any weapon. And the big thing about these talents is they're super expensive, but if you take them with a fleet captain, which some Borg vessels will be made to take because we loved our independent Klingon fleet captain, you could potentially make this free. I like free stuff.
Yeah. The problem is right now the only Borg captains that can take fleet captain are the Queen and one of the tactical drones. Because that one is viewed as unique.
Mm-hmm.
And that one doesn't get a free talent slot because it doesn't have one to begin with. So, Queenie.
So the Queen's the only thing that can actually...
Although, Admiral Queenie plus unique attack drone would equal free talent slot, but whatever, who cares?
Yeah. You're not really going to be using this a lot, unfortunately.
We are the Borg. How about that?
We are the Borg. Basically, almost the same thing in exact reverse. You may discard this card and spend up to 3 of your drone tokens. Add an evade result to your roll for each drone token you spent. This is only a 6-point upgrade.
One-shot enhanced hull plating for drone tokens. Good enough, but not worth the points, probably.
It's basically worth, 3 hull points, and for the same thing, you could take almost an entire ablative hull armor.
Yeah. On the name tack cube, you're spending 1 more point. and it's more useful.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like it on the Scout Cube, but can't imagine I'd ever be using somebody with an elite talent slot on a Scout Cube.
Yeah, especially for a discard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. Okay, now we get to something silly and ridiculous. Transwarp signal.
This is awesome.
This is this is in Tucker's words from about 5 minutes ago. This is stupid.
This is stupid.
4-point Borg, a 4-point Borg faction Borg upgrade. Discard this card to target a ship anywhere in the play area. Remove 1 token. Evade, battle station scan, or target lock from beside the target ship. If you remove a target lock, remove the other one as well. Place an auxiliary power token beside the target ship. This upgrade may only be purchased for a Borg ship. Which, I mean, I guess people can get Borg upgrades from OP2, but no ship can be equipped with more than 1 transwarp signal Borg upgrade, thank goodness. This upgrade has no effect on a Species 8472 ship. Who runs those?
So here's the awesome part of this. It never specifies timing, so you can give them an auxiliary power token after they move, but before they act.
Or you can give them a auxiliary power token when they reveal their dial, and if you see it's a red maneuver.
That's awesome!
Yeah.
This is so stupid!
It has been established in previous rulings that you can use a card for part of its effect, and it does not have to be the entire effect. So, even if they don't have a token yet beside their ship, which in my venue I might change that so at least there's some use of it, or less abusive uses of it. But yeah, it's not required for them to have a token in order to use it. You can just use it for the placing an auxiliary power token beside their ship.
That's stupid. At any time.
At any distance.
At any distance.
Yeah.
And it's cheap enough to go on a Scout Cube. Since the Scout Cube has the restrictions on, how big of a Borg upgrade it can take.
Yep, that's stupid. This is stupid. This game is stupid. Next card, please.
Take a power token right whenever I tell you to.
You can run 3 transwarp signals in a Borg fleet.
That's
or
correct.
more, actually, because you can put... Some of the ships have multiple... Oh, no.
1 per ship.
Yeah, limit of 1 per ship.
Thank goodness.
But still, 3... You can fit 3 Scout Cubes.
Is it possible to do 4? No, thank goodness.
Not until you get to 104 points.
I'm thinking of cost reducers, but whatever.
There's not really any that work on Borg ships.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was a tech. You're right.
Anyways, it's still
card.
a useful card. It's a scary card.
Yeah,
you will use this. It'll be one of the ultimate tech choices, not tech upgrade, but teching against your opponent.
Oh, and that reminds me, by the way, because this build isn't annoying enough, the following build. Fleet Captain Independent Klingon, Queen Vessel Prime, Weyun, Lenalis, Veril, Beverly Crusher, William T. Riker, Koss, Borg Missile, the Doctor, and Dissipation Field and Transwarp Signal is exactly 90 points.
Oh, good lord.
Of course it is.
Q, help us all. I mean, at this rate, we don't even need Borg Shield Matrix. But
No.
What's that, Will?
8-point Borg upgrade. Every time your ship's hull or shields are damaged by an enemy ship, place a Borg Shield Matrix token on the card. No ship can be equipped with more than 1 Borg Shield Matrix. Has no effect on a Species 8472 ship. Terrible wording in process. This upgrade has no effect when it's equipped to a Species 8472 ship, or has no effect against an attack from a Species 8472 ship.
Viable question because Borg Alliance is a card. We'll talk about it next week. Anyway, tell us what a Borg Shield Matrix token does, Will.
Oh, I hope I got this card here somewhere. There it is. All right. A ship with at least 1 BSMT on its Borg Shield Matrix upgrade follows the special rules. Each time you defend, roll +1 defense die for every token on your Borg Shield Matrix, up to +3. Whenever your enemy ship attempts to affect your captain or one of your upgrades, roll an attack die for each BSMT on your Borg Shield Matrix upgrade. If you roll at least 1 hit or crit result, the attempt fails and your captain or upgrade is unaffected. If the attempt required one or more of the initiating ship's cards to be disabled or discarded, blah, 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 those ships are still disabled or discarded. If your Borg shield matrix upgrade is disabled, you do not gain the abilities. If your Borg shield matrix is discarded, discard all your BSMTs. This is Vic, Kira, I mean, all those wonderful defense cards, but better, because you're not rolling evade dice, you're rolling attack dice.
I think hit and crit has the same probability as evade, doesn't it?
No,
Hit has
evade's
the same
3
probability. Hit has the same probability. Hit and crit is a 50-50.
Oh God, you're right. Oh, that's so stupid.
Why they would suddenly decide to make a defensive card use offensive dice, I will not understand.
Yeah, especially because of defense captains, and now there's nothing that can get to Weyoun. The heck with you, Chang.
With as often as I've rolled 3 dice for my energy dissipator shenanigans and only needed 1 hit, this is a very easy thing to trigger.
Yeah, especially if there's some sort of, if you don't mind ditching, since you're not running costs because you're running dissipation field in this, you'll have a spare crew slot, and I just wish there was some kind of Borg upgrade that could cause you to re-roll a die in any situation whatsoever.
Oh, jeez, where was that one? Is that what I'm talking about next? I don't even remember. Which card is that again?
I don't remember his name. Hold on. Vox.
We'll get to him. All right. So, BSMT, interesting things. Not even sure you need it with all the defense the Borg already has.
Faction Pure combos with Dissipation Field.
Mm-hmm. To really keep all of your upgrades in place and not going anywhere. David?
I'm still here. I like it.
No, you don't. You hate it, but it's good. That's what you mean.
It's good. It's useful. I'm never going to have to deal with it because of the way I've set up my venue rules, but that's a different discussion, not for this podcast.
We'll have to talk about that later, because unless you change something, this card is legal at your venue. Oh, right, because Scout can't run it. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Anyways, multi-kinetic neutronic mines.
I am so surprised you can say that.
It's not that hard to say.
I get it wrong every single time I try. Okay, what does it do?
10-point Borg weapon upgrade. So these are the Borg's transphasic torpedoes. I don't know. As an attack, discard this card and place a minefield token anywhere within range 1 of your ship. If you place the token on a ship, or if a ship enters the minefield, i.e. overlaps it, roll 4 attack dice. Any hit or crit damages every ship, including your own, within range 1 to 3 of this minefield token is normal. Ships within range 1 of the minefield token do not roll defense dice against this attack. All other ships roll full defense dice against this attack, or +1 if at range 3. This upgrade costs +5 points if purchased for any non-Borg ship. At last, something that can be Borg but purchased for somebody else. But
Yeah, not that you want to.
not that you want to, because the Borg can take the hits from these mines more than any other ship can.
Yeah. We had mentioned this at the end of an episode where you just take this and run over it with your Borg cube.
Just back and forth a couple times. Because, number one, if you run over it, it's an attack in the activation phase. And in the activation phase, Cloak doesn't work.
Yeah. Would attack cancellation work against this all the time?
It should. I guess it depends on the wording. Let me take a look.
I think it's an attack.
It is an attack.
So it works. Attack cancellation works. Evade tokens don't, because there's no modified defense dice steps. Right?
Correct.
No.
Not at range 1, there's not. At range 2 to 3, you're rolling defense dice.
No, there's still, even if you don't get defense dice, there's still a modified defense dice step. That's right. Will and I were having an argument about this earlier. Yeah. So, yeah, evade tokens will work. Which means enhanced hull plating will work. Valjean will work. Yeah, okay. So it's just Cloak that gets screwed. Haha! Suck it, Romulans.
Attacks in the combat phase. Most of them don't allow you defense dice anyway, but you can't like use evade against Gelnon.
Yeah, but it's an attack. Oh, yeah.
Ha.
Yeah. We can't evade against mines in general, right? So, yeah.
Let's see. Veryl's fine because she doesn't specify the combat phase. Things like Seska, I'm pretty sure wouldn't work because the mine is doing the attack, not your ship.
Conditional surrender is the other one then. And it will work because when your ship is attacked. That's it.
Conditional surrender. I surrender to you, minefield.
This game is stupid. Okay.
Please don't hurt me.
Can we talk about the next card, please?
But yeah, these neutronic mines are pretty strong, pretty neat, and cloakers hate them. As if they didn't have enough hate already. Let's see. Next card I have on my list here is Magnus Hansen. 1 point Borg crew. Whenever you are required to spend any number of drone tokens, you may discard this card to spend one less drone token.
Works with Wayun.
With Wayun, it gives him the ability to use assimilation tubules without needing anything else.
Yeah. And surprise, surprise, Magnus Hansen is more useful after he was assimilated.
Cheaper too.
Hey, he's not too bad as a captain. I would run him as his cheap little 3 version self with a free evade.
He's a 2-point elite talent holder.
Yeah.
Yes. Still saying he's more useful as a crew.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This allows you to put assimilation tubules on ships with not Borg captains.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's not an elite talent that can do that for you, but whatever.
So now you have... now you have a way to...
Go ahead.
David, am I cutting you off?
Yes, but I'm going to let you go and then I'll chime in.
All right, so I forgot what I was saying, so David, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, Magnus Hansen lets you utilize all the cool Borg tech on your Borg ships with anyone as a captain.
Mm-hmm.
More so than just being able to use stuff on non-Borg ships. He also enables the opposite of it.
Yeah, and I guess there's the question of whether this would work in OP2, since you can't use things in the Rebel fleet that require you to spend drone tokens, but if you remove the drone token or reduce the cost?
No. You can't
so?
take any action that would require you to spend a drone token.
Gotcha. So even if you spend one less drone token to 0, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, no,
but
it will... No,
specifically saying spend one less.
No. The construction rules say you can't take anything that lets you spend drone tokens, or they don't work. I'll pull it up. Hold on.
But other than that, I think Magnus Hansen definitely gives us now a choice between Croesus and assimilation tubules. Because one of the reasons I like Croesus so much was because he works so well with non-board captains.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you could take Magnus and Croesus on the diamond and actually let it work.
That's true, yeah.
Do all the things.
Come on.
Although
Rebel
Croesus
fleet.
is 2 drone tokens, so you're still spending 1. But
Cannot use any action or text ability on a ship card or any card assigned to it that requires drone tokens to be spent in order to use it. I guess that is pretty arguable. That's stupid.
Yeah.
no, because that's saying it requires drone tokens to use.
Okay, here's a question. Can you require 0 drone tokens to be spent?
I'm going to go ahead and say yes and say that it doesn't work.
Yeah, I think so. I would agree with that. I don't think, in other words, I don't think Admiral Borg Queen is getting away with her shit either, or stuff. Sorry.
her assimilation shenanigans, even though it costs 0, it would still cost drone tokens in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless of whether it's reduced to 0 or less.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Moving on. We'll hurry up and finish this up. We have Power Node. Oh,
This
sorry.
card is so stupid.
3-point Borg tech upgrade. Whenever you perform a red maneuver, you may disable this card and 2 of your active shields to treat it as a white maneuver. Combined with Chekhov, and all of a sudden you have red maneuvers that can restore power tokens from your ship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, this is not something that the Borg needs so much, since their maneuver dial is fantastic anyway. But other ships would love it.
Yeah.
This is hilarious with Chakotay.
Because you can first perform a red maneuver, turn it into a white maneuver, and then do another red maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
So you can back up twice.
You can do a come about and then back up.
You could do a come about and then the same come about.
I don't know why you would ever want to do. Oh, that would leave you in the same position, wouldn't? Yeah, but you'd be better off like backing up one and then going forward one.
If you had a backup.
Yeah, if you had a backup. But yeah, if all you have is a come about, it'll put you in exactly the same place where you started.
Also, Chakotay... Oh, wait, no. Chakotay's ability happens after he moves.
Yeah.
It would let Keldon's turn around.
Hey, yeah. That's a thought.
Because you can do a 2 hard turn and then a 2 hard turn. Or a 2 and a 3 or whatever you want.
It would do hilarious things with the Vortivore and its free action sensor echo.
Come about, sensor echo, back it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does this work on ships that don't have active shields?
No, you need to pay the cost.
Yep. If it said disable all of your shields, you wouldn't need any. But
Okay.
since it specifies a number, you have to have that many.
Okay, so I guess you can't use it with the Vortivore because it needs to be cloaked.
Yeah.
It's got potential, though. I kind of like it for a scout cube. Because scout cubes aren't the most maneuverable thing in the world.
I
But
Yeah,
like
their
it for a
fastest
tactical
maneuver-
cube for the same reason.
Their
Yeah.
fastest maneuvers are all red. All their 4s. But, this compared to... What's the thing that came with Picard's ship that lets you do red maneuvers without penalty?
That one just says if you already have an Aux token, you can take a red maneuver, but I'd rather have this, especially in combination with Chekhov.
yeah.
Mm.
Secondary impulse is the card.
Yeah, this sounds better. So power node, pretty handy, but probably not something you need unless unless you're going to specialize around it.
Yeah.
Nice that it's not unique, so you could equip a fleet of Keldons with it.
Ah, Will. Always thinking about the fleet of Keldons.
I love my Dominion ships.
Hey, I
let's
love
see.
my Keldons, too.
We are the Borg. The Borg are amazing.
We assimilated
Anyway.
the Dominion. All right. Oh, I didn't know we had another tactical drone in here. I forgot about this guy.
Oh yeah. What is he? Which one is he?
Plays 5 drone tokens on this card. He costs 4 points. During the roll defense die step of the combat
Right,
phase, you
this
may
guy.
spend 1 of your drone tokens to force your opponent to roll 1 less defense die. He's kind of
So
a
the
walking scanner.
Yeah, the sphere is the target lock drone. This is the scan drone.
Except it doesn't give you an actual scan token, so minus is there, but rolling 1 less defense dice, couldn't hurt.
Yeah, but the flip side is unlike tactical drone, the other tactical drone, it actually stacks with scan.
Oh, that would be nice too. Minus the defense die, or 2 if you're using one of those another scan booster.
Mm-hmm.
And then make it -3. That's pretty helpful.
Yeah, it's also 4 point for 5 drones with an ability that isn't terrible, unlike certain other tactical drones I could mention.
Like the
They really
6 drone.
need to think of a different name.
Why can't we have, tactical drone, navigation drone, tactical drone 2?
This is getting ridiculous.
Well, they could have just named the drones. Call them, like,
There-
4th of 12 or
There
whatever.
are now more versions of tactical drone than there are of Worf.
Nice.
There are 6.
And all of
there
them are
will
non-unique.
probably be 7.
All right.
RAF Grand Prize.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I'm missing from this? I just want to make sure. I don't think I'm missing anything.
I don't think you are.
Drone, talents. Comes with assimilation tubules. We all remember what assimilation tubules does. Pretty good.
It's even got the same picture. I was actually annoyed by that. I was looking forward to a new one.
It's nice having another set of it, though, because I don't think it came with the cube.
It didn't. But if you're playing Borg, you bought 2 spheres anyway.
Yeah, but if you're just getting into the game now, I don't think you really need the sphere as much.
That's true.
Since the
Yeah,
Queen
maybe
Diamond
just
does
one,
everything it did
but,
and more.
yeah.
Was there anything good that came with the sphere that you might need if you were just getting into Borg?
Target lock tactical drone.
The good version.
The best tactical drone. Yeah.
7
what
of
else came with
9,
spheres?
Cutting beam,
Feedback pulse.
Feedback pulse. I also
Yeah.
like Borg tractor beam.
Nobody likes Borg tractor beam. Will it doesn't work?
I like tractor beam, but that came with the
How-
cube also, so that's not
How
important.
does that thing I say go? Stop trying to make Borg tractor beam happen, Will. It's not going to happen.
Hey, I used it in OP2 to help my opponent kill themselves.
Yeah. How did that work out?
3 extra battle points.
Fair.
But yeah, I believe that is everything for that then. Sphere's track drone, yep, definitely the best one there. I think that's going to do it. We only ended up going about 20 minutes over, which is not too bad.
Half an hour.
We started late.
Fair.
But, yeah. As for news for this week, we're going to have the Colorado and North Carolina regionals coming up this weekend. So next week we'll probably be talking about those, assuming that there is something interesting to tell there.
Well, there should be something interesting because I'm going to Colorado and you're going to North Carolina, right?
Yes. As far as I know, unless something catastrophic happens with my car.
Yeah, same deal here.
And since I've already won one, I can afford to be a little more relaxed in this version. So I might try something a little crazier.
Yeah, I can't.
True. So there's going to be those two. Next week we'll probably also be looking at the Avatar of Tomed. Avatar of Tomed?
Tomed, I think.
Tomed? It'd be silly if it was tomed because it doesn't look like a tomb of any sort. Or a book.
Yeah. Remember it's from something written by William Shatner.
Oh, right. Something where the Borg bring back Shatner.
I will read the summary. I will read the summary next week because Memory Beta has the back of cover text, the copy from that book, and it is never not worth reading.
It's like somebody's fan fiction.
And it's guess whose, and their name starts with W and ends with William Shatner.
Hey, someone's watching is going to see me in Wilmington. Beware the Borg. But
See, this is called everyone else is doing their homework.
Homework time, indeed.
Homework? What?
What? No, from what I hear, the venue in North Carolina should be pretty full. So, if nothing else, I should definitely get more rounds in.
Yeah, Colorado's RSVPs are full.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, it's only 32. It's not 64.
Yeah, we only have 32 here, but I think we've got like 28 right now.
Okay.
I haven't checked it in a while.
Hopefully a lot of those people don't show up so I get more prizes.
And there's always the possibility, like what happened in Chicago, is that half of them end up playing in the Dice Masters and or HeroClix ones because they play everything WizKids or something.
Yeah, I would like that a lot. I would like to have like 5 people show up and I get a Gen Con by default because I don't actually have Gen Con.
You don't?
No, I don't.
What prize is that? I think that's 4th place?
Top 4, yeah.
That's not too bad. It's really nice that top 8 is the cloak ship pack. I could really use another one of those.
I really don't care about those, so we might be able to work something out.
Ooh. I could have a full fleet of cloaked Keldons.
Yes, you could, and and conversely, I may be able to get some of the prizes from you that I don't already have.
I could deal with that. I like doing some trades.
Yeah.
Although, Will, don't you need 4 Keldons for a 100-point fleet if we ever go back there?
We'll never go back. We won't go back!
You're welcome, Tucker. I was trying to set you up for that.
Thank you.
Now all I need is a cloaked Enterprise D for my Assimilation Target Prime with Mirror Universe cloaking device.
No, you're going to need every cloaked mirror ship.
Yeah.
Or a version of every mirror ship cloaked.
Oh well, we'll get to work on it. So, closing out for tonight. David, any closing shout-outs you want to do? Anything interesting you're doing this week?
I'm finally running Collective OP1 at my store on actually tomorrow. So that'll be interesting now that we get to play it with the Enterprise E and more stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Sounds cool. Tucker?
Yes. First of all, everybody think good thoughts to hope that my the car I have ordered from CarMax gets here as soon as possible, because I really need it. First of all. Second of all, a piece of news that we forgot about. If you did not see the posts, Tactical Station is unique.
Oh, yes. It has...
Suck it, people who bought 10 of them on eBay.
glad I held out on that one, but yeah, that was a silly oversight, especially considering there has been some reports that, oh, we will never errata anything about Star Trek.
No.
Not sure if that was a reliable eyewitness account, but
It was somebody posting on Board Game Geek who said they had spoken with one of the people at Gen Con. So take that as you will. So that is our FAQ update for the past 3 months.
yes,
4 words.
nothing to do with any of the collective OP events or the Resistance is Futile OP events or the last 6 ships that have come out in the last 2 waves.
Or the DS9 crew pack or anything else.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that too. That's all right. We're making progress. One today. Maybe we'll get another answer in 2 months.
Maybe.
Yes.
Keep bugging their Facebook page.
Yeah, apparently, if you need to get in touch with WizKids, don't actually use their website. Send a message to their Facebook page. People seem to be getting really good results from that.
I'm going to feel bad for their Facebook page manager who doesn't know anything else better now.
I no longer feel bad for WizKids. They've done enough to this poor game.
True. Let's see. D&D Attack Wing comes out in like
Who cares?
next week.
Who cares?
If anyone cares about that. I thought it'd be cool to look around. It was fun for what I played it. I really don't want to get into it though because of management issues. Potentially.
I mean, look, if I wanted to play another Flight Path game, I'd be playing X-Wing already.
True. But dragons. But yeah. So yeah, I think
Dragons? I got a dragon slaying knife. It's got a +9 against dragons. And for anybody in the audience, yes, I know it's ogres.
we'll forgive you. All right. So I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Once again, thank you everyone for watching. Go ahead and find us on YouTube. It's going to be on my channel. There'll be, I think there's a link below if you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching this in the archives, you're already there. YouTube.com/DeltaAngelFire. We have our lovely live Twitch broadcast. Come join us every Tuesday night at 8:30 for the foreseeable future. Twitch.tv/DeltaAngelFire. And last but not least, Facebook.com/State of the Federation. Easiest place to find us. I swear I don't spam your wall too much, maybe only 2 or 3 times a week, so don't worry too much about it. And yeah, keep up to date with everything
as well.
Oh, hey, last thing. If you are listening to this and are an admin of the Star Trek Attack Wing community on Facebook, why did you people ban me again?
Poor Tucker. there's a lot of strong personalities on the Star Trek Attack Wing community group.
This is the second time they unbanned me and then they banned me again, and this time they didn't even give a reason.
Well, we'll see what we can find out for you then. But yeah, so guys, all of you playing OP1 now or going to the regionals in the near future, good luck to you guys. And until next time, may Q be generous with your dice. Have a good night, guys.